Chris McKenna has been a familiar face on American television for decades. He first grabbed attention in the early 1990s with roles on shows like One Life to Live, and later appeared in films and guest spots across major TV series. In 2025, he made a strong return to daytime television as Jack Brennan on ABC's long-running soap opera General Hospital, joining a cast with deep roots in daytime drama history. But beyond his on-screen work, McKenna's personal journey has been just as compelling and now publicly revealed for the first time. In a powerful and candid interview on the State of Mind podcast hosted by General Hospital co-star Maurice Benard, McKenna opened up about his lifelong battle with mental health, a struggle that ultimately led to a diagnosis of bipolar disorder. McKenna, now 48, shared that his mental health struggles began early, with his first emotional breakdown occurring as a teenager. For years, he lived with symptoms that went undiagnosed, often masking his struggles with alcohol, past drug use, and the emotional highs and lows typical of undetected mood disorders. It was during the COVID-19 pandemic, McKenna revealed, that his condition took a dramatic turn. Being stuck at home, isolated from work, routines, and the normal rhythm of life, exacerbated his emotional volatility. What started as lingering depression turned into what he described as a manic psychotic episode, a period of intense disorientation, delusional thinking, including believing he could read minds, and deep emotional upheaval that ultimately required hospitalization. At first, McKenna believed his symptoms were tied to cannabis use, a misunderstanding that's not uncommon among people facing the early signs of mental illness. But the hospitalization and subsequent evaluation finally brought clarity. He had bipolar disorder, a condition marked by dramatic shifts in mood, energy, and behavior that can profoundly affect daily life without proper treatment. What makes McKenna's story especially powerful for American audiences is how his openness challenges long-held stereotypes about mental health. Bipolar disorder, described by the Mayo Clinic as a mood disorder involving emotional highs and lows, affects millions of people, yet still carries stigma. McKenna's revelation proves that mental health challenges do not discriminate, not even in Hollywood. In his conversation with Benard, himself a General Hospital star who's been open about his own bipolar diagnosis, McKenna described how proper diagnosis and medication have helped him find balance. "This is the first time I'm ever talking about it publicly," he said, with both relief and hope in his voice. He credited treatment and ongoing care for the stability he enjoys today. McKenna's honesty reflects a larger cultural shift in Hollywood. More and more celebrities across film, television, and music are breaking the silence about mental health, from anxiety and depression to PTSD and bipolar disorder. By speaking openly, they help normalize seeking help and supporting others through similar struggles. What stands out most from McKenna's revelation isn't just the diagnosis itself, it's how it redefines the conversation around mental illness. Instead of hiding behind stigma or shame, McKenna chose transparency, using his platform to build understanding and compassion. That decision resonates not just with fans of General Hospital, but with anyone who's ever struggled quietly with their own mind. His full interview will air on YouTube and major podcast platforms on December 21st, a raw, honest exploration of resilience, identity, and the lifelong journey of understanding oneself. This is not just a Hollywood story, it's a human one.